today is an extra special day because we're going to be touring wineries all over the Napa Valley area. Not only should every good day begin with coffee, but every good winery day should always begin with a good breakfast.
The Model Bakery has been operating since 1908, and really what puts Model Bakery on the map is Oatmeal Grocery declared that this English muffin is her biggest extravagance. She actually has these shipped to her house. Every day the dough is made with a mixture of both new dough and old dough. Gives it a really cool texture, a real twang, a neat flavor. So we get to start our day with this amazing English muffin.
That's amazing.
If you were going to experience Napa Valley wines, I think you have to go back to the father of Napa Valley wines, a Yugoslavian immigrant by the name of Mike Grgic. He had an opportunity to go to work for a winery named Chateau Montelena, which is on the northern end of the valley in Calistoga. Had a desire to grow and vent a Chardonnay that was more of a European Bordeaux style. And in the early 70s, a British wine shop owner who lived and worked in Paris came to the States and gathered several bottles of wine, the best he could find in Napa Valley, takes it back to Paris for a blind taste test. The underlying assumption was that the California wines would basically be embarrassed. Instead, something pretty amazing happened. When the scorecards were tallied for the white wines, the winning wine was a 1973 Chardonnay from a place called Chateau Montelena. The French judges assumed it was French. Instead, they found that that wine had actually been grown, made, vented, bottled in the Napa Valley. And it instantly threw Napa Valley wines into prominence on Independence Day 1976. 1 year later, Mike Grgic, the vintner, the winemaker who had made that wine, teamed up with a man named Austin Hills and started this place, Grgic Hills Estate Winery. And that's why I think this place is so important. Grgic Hills Estate's an amazing place to enjoy on your trip to Napa. So when we've come here, we've come through San Francisco and we've come through Sacramento. Which do you prefer and why?
Okay, so lots of school of thoughts on where you should fly into when you're visiting Napa Valley. I personally prefer the smaller airport, so I'm always going to choose Sacramento over the other two for several reasons. Number one, traffic. Coming from San Francisco or Oakland on any given day, and you have to hit the freeways just right to make sure that there's no traffic. So yeah, I prefer Sacramento.
Okay, so the cool thing about where we are right now at Maryvale Vineyards is we are in a room that was built in 1933. And so since 1933, this room has functioned as a winery, it has functioned as a storage facility, it has functioned as a distribution point. Right outside those doors are actual train tracks where they would bring in the grapes and they would process them here. These barrels that you're looking at have been here since the beginning. They were coopered in San Francisco and brought over by train. And then since the early 2000s, this has become its own destination winery. Maryvale Vineyards is a phenomenal place in St. Helena to have several great glasses of wine and just enjoy a beautiful atmosphere.
So Oatmeal Grocery, one of my all-time favorite places to go. The sandwiches are just amazing. You can have a hot panini, you can have just a cold deli sandwich. Everything is fresh, everything is fun. It's a great place to just stop, take a break, cleanse your palate, and get ready to head to the next winery. And they have a great little tasting room inside.
Goose Cross as a farm and a vineyard has been around for a long time. Christy Coors Facelli bought the property in 2014. Her family is known for making beer. She wanted to create a winemaking experience and property, and then they built this unbelievable tasting room and this reception area in 2015.
The whole atmosphere, the environment, the fact that it's a small winery, that it's boutique, unique, all the things that I love about all things travel, not just wineries. And I love that you feel like you're literally sitting right here in the vineyards.
And it just creates this farm atmosphere. You could easily just be sitting on your grandmother's back porch, enjoying delicious wine, feeling a cool breeze, and looking out over the vineyards. It's one of the most relaxing places I can imagine.
I also love that I got to just smash some grapes. I thought that was super cool. It was fun.
Mira sits on 16 acres of land that were first farmed for grapes in 1885. The scenery is spectacular, the wines are intriguing, and before the afternoon was over, we found ourselves at the table, enjoying incredible wine and stories with the proprietor Bear Dykes and the vintner Gustavo Gonzalez. Learning the story of how they met and the partnership that has evolved around creating truly remarkable wine has made this a place we plan to return to whenever we're back in Napa. So today was action-packed.
It was action-packed. What was your favorite part?
I love going to Oatmeal Grocery. I love all of the shops inside and just the neat things that you can pick up. It's just a great place to take a break and catch your breath.
I love Oatmeal Grocery. My favorite part of the day was pressing grapes at Goose Cross. That was an experience that was a once-in-a-lifetime. Loved it.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
amazing wines, friendly people. It was an awesome day.
Yeah, good day.
Make sure you subscribe below to the Timeless Travelers. And until next time,
cheers to our next adventure.
We share our favorite food and wine experiences on Fridays.
Click on the bell on your screen and get notified of all of our new adventures.